Breaking news has captured the attention of ITV viewers everywhere, and this time it's a story filled with emotion, warmth, and a surprising touch of humor. Jenny Ryan, known and loved by millions for her intelligence, confidence, and unmistakable charm, has shared a deeply personal message that has left fans emotional, reflective, and unexpectedly smiling through their tears. For years, Jenny Ryan has been more than just a familiar face on television. She has been a symbol of brilliance, resilience, and authenticity. Whether delivering sharp answers or playful banter, she brought something rare to the screen, an energy that felt genuine, comforting, and quietly inspiring. That's why this moment feels so powerful. It's not just news, it feels personal. Jenny's recent words were not dramatic or loud. They were calm, thoughtful, and spoken with the kind of honesty that instantly grabs the heart. She spoke about life, about change, and about how moments we think will last forever often become memories faster than we expect. And somehow she managed to say all of this with her signature smile still shining through. What truly touched fans was the way she framed her message, not as an ending, but as a wish, a hopeful, tender wish that felt almost poetic. Jenny didn't focus on sadness. Instead, she spoke about gratitude, laughter, and the joy of being part of something bigger than herself. She reminded everyone that even the most serious journeys can still be filled with warmth and humor. There was a lightness in her words that surprised many. At one point, she even joked about how life has a funny way of changing plans when you least expect it. That single moment sparked laughter across social media, with fans saying it felt just like her, turning emotion into connection, seriousness into something human and relatable. As her message spread, reactions poured in from all corners. Viewers shared stories of watching her with family members, cheering her on from their living rooms, and feeling proud of someone they had never even met. Many said Jenny felt like a friend, someone who made intelligence feel exciting and kindness feel cool. Romance wasn't missing from this moment either, though not in the traditional sense. There was a romantic feeling in the way she spoke about her journey, like a love letter to her experiences, her supporters, and the moments that shaped her. It was the kind of romance rooted in appreciation, growth, and shared memories rather than fairy tales. Fans couldn't stop talking about how her words made them reflect on their own lives. Some admitted they paused the video just to take a breath. Others said they laughed one second and felt emotional the next. That emotional mix is what made this moment so powerful. It didn't demand tears, it earned them. Jenny's wish centered around one simple idea: to be remembered not just for what she did, but for how she made people feel. That line alone echoed deeply. In a world obsessed with achievements and titles, she reminded everyone that kindness, humor, and authenticity leave the strongest legacy. ITV colleagues and fellow personalities responded with messages filled with admiration and affection. Many described her as warm, quick-witted, and endlessly supportive behind the scenes. Some shared funny memories that made fans laugh all over again, proving that even emotional moments can be brightened with shared joy. What stood out most was how Jenny never positioned herself as someone seeking sympathy. Instead, she spoke like someone celebrating a beautiful chapter while gently closing a page. That approach changed the entire tone of the story. It wasn't about loss, it was about appreciation. Fans praised her for handling such a meaningful moment with grace and humor. One viewer wrote that Jenny had the rare ability to make people feel smarter just by listening to her. Another said her smile alone could lift the mood of an entire room. These reactions weren't exaggerated, they were heartfelt. There was also excitement hidden within the emotion. Many viewers began wondering what's next for Jenny. Her message hinted at new adventures, fresh challenges, and unexplored dreams. That sense of curiosity added energy to the moment, transforming sadness into anticipation. Jenny's personality has always been a blend of confidence and approachability. Even in this heartfelt message, that balance remained.
She didn't speak from a pedestal. She spoke like someone sitting across the table, sharing a cup of tea and telling a story with honesty and humor. One particularly touching moment came when she thanked fans for laughing with her, not just watching her. That distinction mattered. It reminded everyone that entertainment is a shared experience built on trust and connection. Social media quickly filled with messages using words like icon, legend, and unforgettable. But perhaps the most meaningful comments were the simplest ones. People saying thank you. People saying she mattered. People saying she made them smile during difficult days. And through it all, Jenny remained unmistakably herself. Warm, intelligent, funny, emotional without being overwhelming, romantic in the way she valued moments, exciting in the way she embraced change. This moment has become more than breaking news. It's become a reminder that even familiar faces on television are human beings with stories, hopes, and wishes. Jenny's message didn't just reach fans, it connected them. As viewers replay her words, many are realizing that this wasn't about goodbye. It was about presence, about acknowledging the now, about celebrating what was shared and welcoming what comes next. There's something beautifully brave about speaking from the heart while still smiling. Jenny Ryan did exactly that. She turned a powerful moment into a meaningful conversation, inviting everyone to reflect, laugh, and feel. And maybe that's her greatest gift, not just knowledge or wit, but the ability to remind people that emotions don't have to be heavy to be real, that romance can exist in gratitude, that humor can live beside sincerity. As fans continue to react, one thing is clear. Jenny's words will stay with people for a long time, not because they were dramatic, but because they were honest. If this story moved you, made you smile, or gave you something to think about, take a moment to share your thoughts. Join the conversation, leave a comment, and let others know how Jenny's message made you feel. And if you want to stay connected to more stories that celebrate emotion, personality, and the moments that bring people together, make sure to stay tuned and be part of the journey. Because sometimes the most powerful stories aren't about endings at all. They're about the feelings that remain long after the words are spoken.